guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Janey. If you are new, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all social media. So today we are going to be doing a little chit chat. I haven't done this in forever. Like, it feels weird just sitting down talking to the camera because I'm like, wow, I haven't done this in some time. Like, I've just been doing more so vlogs. But anyways, today we're gonna be talking about feminine hygiene. So the other day I was having like a conversation with a girlfriend, and then like I was telling her stuff, and she was like, she's never done that, and she's had this problem, and I was just like, oh, everyone doesn't do the things that I do. So just in case, maybe I should go tell YouTube what I do, and maybe it can help somebody. So I just have to put out that I am not a medical professional. I'm just gonna tell you guys what I do, what works for me, what keeps me all good and fresh down here. Like that's all I can tell you. So today we are going to be drinking Stella Rosa. This was recommended by one of my favorite YouTubers, Shanice Alisha. I'm gonna leave the link to her page down below as well. This was recommended by her. This crap is only 5% though, but it's fine. Like, y'all know normally I only do 12.5 and up, but it's fine because I'm gonna be drinking tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna be drinking the day after that, probably the day after that too. So let me ease myself in. Also, and it's frosted because it said on the container like chill first, and I stupidly put it in the freezer like, okay, cool, I'm gonna chill this for like 20 minutes, then I'm gonna take it out. It's 3 hours later, so I don't know if it's actually frozen, but let's see how it pours out, if it pours out. If not, I have mad wine here. We'll be alright. Okay, we good. Oh, this smells nice. This smells really nice. I'm gonna be pouring up in my little glass. I gotta show this glass off for you guys though. I got this from a sip and paint from my friend's clothing line. I'm also gonna link all of her information below. Chris Remy, you can find her on Instagram. Also shopchrisremy.com. That's the link to her clothing site. So be sure to go out, support Black businesses. But let me pour this wine out. Oh, it's gonna have chunks of ice. I really messed up. I messed up. Well, okay. It's starting to pour. Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting, and it's a sparkling wine. Okay. Did I say that? Did I know that? No, it does not say that on the front, and that's the only part that I read till I got inside. But, okay, let me stop chit-chatting. Let's start. Let's go. Cheers, guys. So, the first tip I'm gonna give you guys, drink water. It is literally that simple. Drink water. You need water. You need water for everything. See this clear skin? I drink a lot of water. A gallon bottle a day, actually. This is my gallon for today. I have this much left, and it's about 10 p.m. So I'm gonna finish this right before bed. Drink water, okay? Second tip, please, 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 have protected sex. You don't know where these men or these women have been. Like, I cannot stress it enough how much someone else's body can throw off your pH balance. If you want to keep, Miss Lucy, that's her name. I know it's an old woman's name, but still, like, if you want to keep Miss Lucy going good, or whatever you've named your cat, like, be careful who you sleep with. And when you're sleeping with these people, use protection. It doesn't matter if you're in a committed relationship or not, use protection. Now, if you have like a 1-off, 2-off nights of just being drunk in love, got it. But on a regular, don't just like have unprotected sex. Like, it's good, but it's not that good. It's not worth throwing off your pH balance. It's not worth getting a yeast infection. It's not worth any of that. Men are dogs. You might think you're the only one he's having sex with, but trust me, 7 other women feel the same way. Tip number 3, which is something that I struggle with 50% of the times, is after sex, go take a bath, go clean up. I'm tired after sex. Like, I put in work. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to go shower. So what I do is, like, I keep cleansing products on the counter beside the bed. Get yourself some wipes, organic, unscented, something that's good for your body. Get yourself some wipes, keep them on the side of the bed. So if for some reason you're feeling like extra lazy, or if this is happening at like midnight, 1 o'clock, you already took your bath at like 9, you just don't feel like going to the bathroom, whatever the excuse is for that night, you have something to wipe yourself up with. Also keep regular napkins beside you. So after you use your wipes, which are moist and wet, you use a napkin to dry, or a little towel to dry. Don't go using this towel every single night and not washing this towel, because now you just got all your dried up everything all up on there that you're just putting back onto your vagina. Don't do it to yourself. It's honestly not worth it. Like, get up, go wash off, go pee, because that's the easiest way to a UTI. Go pee. If you got to sit there for a good 2 minutes until that pee comes out, do that, but go pee. Tip number 4 is going to be, do not wear excess tight clothing. I know, like, we all love us some skinny jeans. We love them. We love the high-waisted thing that's going. Like, I love me a high waist, but I also like for my vagina to breathe. So if you're going to be wearing tight clothing, don't have it on all day. Don't wear it every single day. Like, give your vagina time to breathe. Like, tight things, they rub against you, they create friction, especially if you've just like shaved or waxed or neared, or however you like get rid of hair. When you're having tight clothing on and it rubs against that, it can create ingrown hairs, it can cause bruising and scarring, and you don't want that happening to like your lady parts. Like, that's the money maker right there. Like, why would you want to mess that up when you can just put on some slacker pants, not wear tights as often? Like, just let yourself breathe. Tip number 5 kind of goes hand in hand with the letting it breathe. The underwear that you choose to wear should be cotton, preferably. This was the conversation that I was having with someone the other day, where personally I feel like you should not wear underwear every single day. I feel like if you're at home, why are you wearing underwear? Firstly, you're creating laundry for yourself, which your girl hates laundry. So that could possibly just be a laziness thing. I hate doing laundry. But give your vagina time to breathe. When you're walking around the house, throw on a dress. If you're just going to run like a quick errand and it's like summertime or springtime, or it's like it's warm enough outside for you to get away with just wearing a dress, put on a dress, run your quick errands for your hour or 2 with no underwear on. Let your vagina breathe. Think of your vagina like a delicate flower, if you may. It needs sunlight, okay? It needs to see the light of day. It needs some wind. It needs a little bit of something. It needs some air, okay? Like, let that shit breathe, or else you're gonna end up with a yeast infection. And nobody wants cottage cheese from between your knees, okay? Tip number 6, possibly. When you do have on underwear, wear a liner. I know a lot of people only wear liners around their period and whatever, but your girl stays wet, okay? I'm one of those people. I have a very, very wild imagination. I can just be outside and I'll see one thing and then my mind will start going other places sexually. Like, it's just the mind that I have. So when I'm outside, if I get turned on by something, I don't want whatever juices flow, if they flow, to be going straight onto my underwear, because now I'm walking around in moisture, and moisture is not good for your vagina. Like, your vagina should not just be sitting in a wet pool of fluid. Like, that's not okay. Wear liners. Personally, I use the Target brand Up and Up, which I believe is amazing. Like, Target brand stuff is slept on. Like, conversation for a different day. And sometimes I use the U by Kotex. It depends. Usually it's Target, but let's say for some reason they don't have anything in stock, I use U by Kotex, just their panty liners though. I don't like their pads. Speaking of pads, next tip. Make sure the pads that you're using, if you use pads, personally I just use a menstrual cup. I'll insert it up here. I think it's the best thing ever made. This goes hand in hand with our next tip. When it's that time of the month, please be very, very particular with the items and products that you use. I personally, as I said, I don't like U by Kotex pads, tampons, or anything of that sort. At this point in my life, I use a menstrual cup. I prefer that, and then I put on a liner underneath it just in case of some spillage. If you're a person who still uses pads and tampons, please be sure that you are changing frequently. Don't be that person like, oh, it's not full, I don't need to change it. Why? Why would you want to sit there in your own blood? Why would you want to do that? That makes sense? Like really think about it. Does that make sense? To just sit down in your own blood of a pad. Why? Doesn't that feel gushy and just nasty? No, don't do that. No one does that. That's not okay. But if you want to use your pads, go for it. Just change them frequently. Personally, I would say like every 3 to 4 hours. That might be long depending on your flow, depending on which day it is, but just make sure that you're changing frequently. For tampons, change that frequently, because not only can that give you like an infection, like this, the type of infections and problems you can have with leaving a tampon in for too long. Look it up, okay? Look it up. Not cute, not okay. If y'all see, my glass is getting low, so y'all might be on y'all last tip. I'm playing. Like, I got the whole bottle. Why not? It's 5%. The next tip that I would have, ooh, the chunks is falling out. The next tip I would have would be going back to like your health. Be sure that you're eating fruits, you're eating vegetables, you're giving your body the nutrients it needs to do what it needs to do. Because when your body starts fighting itself just to try and give you some nutrients, every part of your body is gonna start failing, vagina included. Another great thing to do is make sure that you're having probiotics. Personally, I just prefer to eat yogurts, but I know a lot of people who are like, want to do dairy-free, which I should be doing because I'm lactose intolerant, but yeah. If you're dairy-free or you just don't like yogurts or whatever it is, like you can take a probiotic pill, a supplement, there are probiotic drinks like kombuchas, which sometimes are, depending on which flavors you get, a lot of them can be probiotics. Like, just be very sure that you're feeding your body the nutrients it needs. Another tip, be sure that you're cleaning yourself when you're in the bath correctly. Stay away from all perfumed soaps, body washes, all of that stuff. Like, you don't need that. Like, water and some regular soap. As I said, like, I use the natural oatmeal soap from Trader Joe's. Like, if you're gonna be like washing yourself, use natural products. Don't be out here with every chemical in the world just because it smells nice. I know, like, I've read certain things in the past when I was a kid where they were like, oh, your vagina's self-cleaning on the inside, so on the outside all you have to do is just wash it with water. No. We're not just washing our vaginas with water. Personally, I feel like it's nasty. It's nasty. I don't know who just washes their vagina with water. I think that's nasty. If you do and it works for you, go ahead. Lucy will not. I make sure that when I'm lathering my washcloth, like, I'm not like excessively soaping it, but like, you put soap on it and you wash yourself correctly. Make sure that you're taking 2 baths a day. Personally, I believe you should shower twice a day. When you wake up in the morning, before you're going to bed, and then you go to bed with no underwear, as I've said before. Give your vagina time to breathe. You don't wash it, it don't smell all good. Like, it got its time now. Let it breathe during the night, B. My next tip comes to the self-cleaning aspect of the vagina. I know a lot of people love them some douche. I used to love me a douche. But you realize that using a douche can throw off your pH balance. Like just inserting water into your vagina, like your vagina and water do not have the same pH balance. They don't. So don't just spray some water up in there and think it's gonna be fine. After a woman's period, like, you know, there's like that brownish, like dischargey, fake death blood that comes out on like your last day that's not really blood. But like, I don't know how to describe it. Comment down below if you guys have the same thing. Maybe it's just me, but there's just like this weird dark blood, like brownish blood. TMI if guys are watching, I'm sorry, but like this is an aspect that you guys eat, so y'all should have to like figure out how it works when you're not down there, okay? Well, to a few people, I know myself and a few people I've spoken to before, they all have like the last day death blood. I call it death. Personally, if you feel like you have to douche, which I don't think you should ever have to douche, like just let your body do its thing. But if you feel like you have to, like a big event's coming up, your death blood day just passed, you don't trust it, when you're like using a douche, pour out the douche that you bought. Like, I know it's wasting money, you're just using the tube, but pour it out, put some water and mix it with like a tiny part of vinegar and insert that, cleanse yourself. And now for my last tip is love your body. Love everything about your body. Stop listening to like TV and these weird sites where they tell you like your vagina is supposed to smell like pineapples and all of this other stuff. If your vagina smells like pineapples, shout out to you. Like, message me and let me know how, please. But love your body. Everyone's body has a certain smell. Like, your vagina is gonna have a smell. It's not supposed to be a bad smell, but your vagina has a smell and it has a taste. Learn your body so that you can tell when your body is off. You're not gonna smell like your friend. Your friend's not gonna smell like her sister. Like, everyone's body smells differently. Just learn your own scent. Learn your body. Learn like, how does your normal discharge look? Because all women, we have discharge at some point or another. Like, your body, as I said, it's cleaning itself. It has to get the bad out. How else is it gonna come out? Do you want it to go back up into your system? No. It cleans itself and it got to take it out. But everyone's body has a smell. Personally, I believe in tasting yourself. I don't know if that's TMI, but I believe if you're gonna be feeding somebody you should know what you're giving them. I doubt that the chef in the back of a 5-star Michelin restaurant is out here just serving out food that he didn't taste. You can't be out here just giving people like a honey pot that you don't even know tastes good. Don't do it. Every now and again, taste yourself. Smell yourself. Like, and if it's off, do something to change it. One of these tips will work. A combination of all of these tips are the best way to get your vagina like A1. And if it doesn't work for you, if you honestly feel like you have a problem, go see a doctor. I don't know why people are so afraid to go to the doctor. Like, go to the gynecologist. That's their job. They will be able to tell you like, okay, maybe you're doing too much of this. Like, be honest. Tell them the things that you're doing. Tell them the things that you're eating. That way they can give you honest advice on what to do to help yourself get back regular. Well, to your regular. And that's my little tidbit on feminine health. If you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram at Sipping with Janey. Be sure to comment down below if you guys want to see more videos on like in-depth things that I do throughout the week, throughout the month, before my period, to get ready for my period, during my period, and after my period. Let me know down below. And also remember to subscribe, guys. Subscribe. This Vlogmas has been going good. I love giving you guys content every day. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comment box. And I'll see you guys in... Oh, I forgot something. If you're new to this channel, you have to catch up. We don't leave here with alcohol in our cups. Ever. Even if you're drinking tea, let's go, sis. Be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one.